out, there's a jungle out, there's a jungle out. Ian Alleyne's out, there's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down, we gonna hunt you down. We gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on our minds. Go crime much if you really wanna stop crime. Be safe in your home, be safe in the streets. It's a cold place and I'm really feeling the heat. I never wear gold cause someone's always peeping by the fence. I still crime much came and give TNT confidence. I had a dream in the dark, I had a dream in the spring. I had a dream like Martin Luther King. Take me friendly on the phone so you can call us. We ain't gonna call you back, say they don't know if you call us. Say what you gonna do now, we all coming through now. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down, we gonna hunt you down. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down, we gonna hunt you down. We gonna come, we ain't play dream like Martin Luther King. Take me friendly on the phone so you can call us. We ain't gonna call you back, say they don't know if you call us. Say what you gonna do now, we all coming through now. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Ian Alleyne, this is Crime Watch, and we're back. Top of the evening to you. Well, here now, today's mashup, you know. Today's real mashup. And I tell them mashup, it's all kind of pressing thing. I see some dead man, they're driving them around in a van, and but that's not pressing. I mean, it's very unfortunate that under these circumstances how we died, but I find it was cool. Somebody asked me what I thought about it. I just find it was cool. It was very unusual. But I don't think no laws was broken. I don't know health laws was broken and what, I don't know. But remember this is Trinidad, the government will come after anything, you know, anything. All those of you who are locked on online, a special good evening to you. All those of you who are looking at us from YouTube, Facebook, all the different apps, the Ian Alleyne app, on your iPhone. Today, somebody asked me, they said, I want to come and advertise. I said, why? They said, boy, everybody watching, everybody that's locked on when 6 o'clock reach. Where is my ad? Shh. Huh. You know, this is one place, huh? This is one place, and I want you to get Attorney Gerald Ramdeen on the line for me. Get Attorney Gerald Ramdeen on the line for me. Yeah, because I know 7:30. I hear talk 7:30, he's going before a High Court judge. I wonder if you all are aware, of what took place with respect to, hold on. Is it in my rundown? The videos. Yes. What's that? I wonder if you all are aware that a group of Venezuelans, a lot with children, came into this country. Remember what I said, that people are coming into this country, our borders are not more, and give Mr. Ramdeen 5 minutes, please, and we'll call him back in 5 minutes. If we just don't, and I doubt he's on the line as yet, we don't have him on the line, but in 5 minutes we're going to give him a call. And so I can explain to everybody. And just as I said, ladies and gentlemen, that we are on an island, and the Prime Minister of the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago constantly keep equating us to first world countries out there. He said America, he talked about America, he talking about Malaysia, he talking about China, he talking about India. But these people are population, their populations are 30 million, 331 is America, all kind of thing. But the real issue, what he's not dealing with is the people in the Caribbean. When they go back to the population and what they're doing in Jamaica, what they're doing in different parts, in different islands in the Caribbean, it's nothing compared to this. But I will tell you why they're doing this. This country, that is why Dr. Keith Rowley said this is the land of conman and conman, you know. And it is true. Because let me tell you how the government is a conman. Once there's a pandemic, once there's corona, everybody will get money without accountability. Everybody will find money. And today it saddens me, ladies and gentlemen, that no prominent attorney, nobody's coming forward Nobody. Like everybody has gone into a little cocoon, a little shell. Everybody going somewhere and they just hiding. Like you see, I know people are cocoa in the sun. I don't know. Somebody asked me, why are you speaking out? Because I do not have cocoa in the sun. I don't have no cocoa in the sun. Yeah, I do not have cocoa in the sun. I have no skeleton in my closet. Ian Alleyne could open up that line every day, and anybody, all the billions of people all over the world, and people, the millions who are watching, call the line and say anything that I ever take any money from anybody, I ever take a bribe, I ever sell you a gun, I ever put cocaine on you, and they will tell you, no, not Ian Alleyne. They will tell you, no, not Ian Alleyne. I don't watch my nothing, you know. I never get no kickback from no contract, I never build no community center, I never build no bridge. I never do. I'm telling you, because that is not part of me. I just say, because if I was in a racket, I tell you, watch me. I would have had a 1 bedroom to a 2 bedroom. So we would have made the house a 3 bedroom. If I was in a racket, yeah. But I work hard. Everything I work, and that is why I have never. And I mentioned to somebody. I bank with First Citizen because I government bank. Government has the majority thing in the bank there. Shares in the bank. So let them see how much I might take loan. Let them see where I start from. If I have a credit card, if I had this, if I had that money coming, not that they ever come back. Mr. Alleyne, we see 2 million in your account. 2 or we find it as some unusual transaction. Questionable transaction. No, not me. I ain't saying who without sin, because the first son, of course, I am not, I am a sinner, yeah? I am a sinner. Am I a sinner? I am a sinner. Yeah, but if I tell you what takes me to make jail and think I ain't going to make no jail. That'll set me up, that'll throw something in my car, they have to do this. But nobody coming out and saying anything. Do you know, ladies and gentlemen, just to let you know, recently they were turning the sod for the headquarters for the Ministry of Health. Just imagine in times like this, they're making a headquarters. It's going to cost the government almost 280-something million. And that is just a figure they're giving watch. 200 and something million. Rowley say go save you 10 million a year in rent. Oh please. But listen me, who's the people going to do the infrastructure? Who going to do the ceiling? Who going to do the tile? Who going to do the bathroom? Who going to do the railings? Who going to do this? Who going to do the scaffolding? Everybody had to eat. But while that going on, ladies and gentlemen, you're coming to frighten the nation and say, stay indoors on the pandemic. And when you look at America, Thanksgiving coming, shut your mouth. When you look at Thanksgiving coming, well, you know, the turkey had to come back and meet you there because the turkey is, you're looking at 331 million people. It's our borders. This is our island. And just as I said, we have quarantined over 17 sessions already. We on an island. You can go right around this table. Right around this table are going. This is water. Why you have these people coming in here? There's a susu? Why you have these people coming in here and you refuse to patrol our coastal lines? You refuse to do it because you know why? Because them leaving the country here with over how much millions, over 30 million people plus, and coming here, over 100,000 plus infected in Venezuela, and coming here. If you know that the leak in the bucket, why don't fix it? Once you fix it, you can't spend no money. You can't spend no money. You can find money for building, but you know what you're going to do? You're going to take away the apple. You're going to take away the grapes. You're going to take away the laptop. I just highlighted a little point last time where I said that they have parents who can't even have money for photocopying. Who have money to buy a laptop, nothing, on a little break-up phone. It have husbands out here going to work and they have no source of communication. I could just hold my head and bawl. When I hear these stories. I call a woman one night, what day it was? She tell me call her back. She said, my husband wanted to talk to her, but when he come from work, I said, what, we don't have a phone? She said, no, the little boy using it home. I said, what? She said, you doing his school work. I said, so when the teacher WhatsApp and to do his thing and you know, to get the little paper printed and thing, what going on? She said, well, we don't have nothing. We don't have money to buy no ink, nothing. We tried that, but it's not feasible. It's too much of money. Too much of money. If I can show you on TTT what they're showing, government station, you ever see what they're showing children? I tell you, this man's sole intention is to create a society of dunce. That's a model of teaching. All right. We are going to show, but I didn't know it like that. But let me tell you something. You know what's education for the PNM? A for apple, B for bat, and C about yourself. Every contractor that assisted them for election getting kickback. And oh, they want to come after me now. Well, here we're going on. My hands clean, partner. My hands clean. I never get no kickback, Show me a building where I collecting rent for. Everything I work hard for, I work hard for BMW, Range Rover, Mercedes. I work hard for that. Ian Alleyne, work hard. And you cannot question me. Go by the bank and ask for Ballot Mirage, the senior bank official, the man who in charge from Shagona straight back to Ikakas, all them First Citizen Bank and them, ask for him. And ask Ballot to say, well, here we're going to, we want to see how Ian Alleyne taking money out of it, and they will show you. They will show you. Nothing questionable, nothing unusual. I go by the scriptures, by the sweat of thy brow thou shalt eat bread. I eating bread. And I working real hard. I don't be no bacchanal. I don't sell nobody no cocaine. I don't sell nobody no cocaine. I don't sell no gun. I do not do those things. I don't take bribe from people. I don't run a racket. What crime do I commit? What she said? Horning? What she said? I break the first commandment. What's the first commandment? The second one? Thou shalt not fornicate. Okay. Thou shalt not fornicate. Okay. Well, who without sin cast the first stone? Who without sin cast the first stone? But I'm just talking to you, not talking to you. But you understand what I mean? No, but it's hard in this country. It's hard in this country. It's hard in this country, but it's real hard in this country. And the man commit all kind of thing by, if all I really listen back to this man, listen to what he said on Saturday, all kind of thing. He got a woman from Canada. Canada, listen man, play the Canada clip. Play the Canada clip.
At this stage, I want to ask my staff to show you an officer in Toronto, Canada, responding to their threats of the virus currently, so you can see how some people in a Commonwealth country close to us is responding. Could we get the officer from Toronto?
Our top priority has always been the health and well-being of all Ontarians. Despite the range of public health measures and restrictions that have been in place since early October, we've seen the situation continue to worsen in regions across the province, particularly in hotspots like Peel and Toronto. It's clear more needs to be done to limit community transmission of COVID-19 so that we can keep our schools open, safeguard our health system capacity, and protect our most vulnerable. As we've seen around the world, lockdowns are a difficult but necessary step to prevent COVID-19 outbreaks and bend the curve in the number of new cases. Based on the recent data, and to protect the health and well-being of people and families in these communities, Peel Public Health and Toronto Public Health will be moving to lockdown effective Monday, November 23rd at 12:01 a.m. Measures under lockdown include no indoor private gatherings will be permitted with anyone outside your household. Individuals who live alone may have close contact with one other household. Outdoor gatherings will be limited to a maximum of 10 people. Retail stores providing non-essential services in shopping malls can operate through pickup or delivery. Non-essential storefront retail can stay open for curbside pickup or delivery only. Restaurants must close indoor dining, but may stay open for takeout and delivery. Religious services and weddings will be restricted to 10 people indoors and 10 people outdoors. Gyms, sports facilities, cinemas, casinos, museums, and personal services must close. Manufacturing, agriculture, supply chain, and most construction can continue. These measures are being put in place to prioritize the essential services we rely on.
That is what they're doing. That is the template. He and the con artists and them, he have in Tobago, the con artists and them, come up now and they say, here what's going on? We had to come with a good ball. Them going quiet Canada. You talking about Toronto. Why don't you tell the people at Toronto the reason why they have to take that kind of measures? They have over 37 million people in Canada. 6,197,000 plus in Toronto. So they must take that kind of measure. Why are you taking that template and bringing it here? Why are you taking that template and bringing it here? And imagine, Canada is almost 500 miles away from Trinidad. Toronto is almost 500 miles. But why you're not talking? You're taking that template because you know why? Once you have the people under fear, you could get money. You could get money. And this is what the opposition of this country, this is what people need to come out and start to talk. I know hearing people talking. I not hearing nobody talking. I don't hear nobody talking. I hear no lawyer coming out, nobody coming out. Boy, let me tell you something. You see right now? Dog eat we supper. I feel I'm the only person coming out, you know. And just so they're going to try to shut me down. But let everybody know that. Look, I can show you. Show the arrow. Show the arrow between Venezuela, between Trinidad and Canada. Show it. Watch. I'm just showing you. Watch it. Watch it. Come back to me. You leave out Guyana. Guyana, watch me. Here talking about Guyana. Guyana open back their place. They're trying their best. President Irfan Mohammed, going around, his people going around making sure, imagine get the Guyanese household getting a little check home. Things changing, again this, again that. Poor people getting it. Yeah, but he will never quote from Guyana. He will never quote. Barbados population, things easing up. They're running it good. They open up the airport, all Jamaica. But remember, we on an island. What you comparing us? What bacchanal? What scheme? What racket? What is the reason to compare us with a population of 6 million? What is the reason? How you can tell us tighten our belt and you turning sod? You are turning sod. Look at the photograph. You are turning sod for a new ministry head and telling we a ministry headquarters. We need that right now. You have neglected. That money could have gone for children. We have enough money. What about the 9 billion? All your thief from March to now. And you coming to bust my throat? You coming to bust my throat, Rowley? So I mustn't talk then. I must take it like everybody lying down. I must take it lying down and roll over. And let this government ride my back. That is what they want to do to you. But every day I meet people, he look like he don't like Creole, he don't like Rowley, he don't like this one, he racial. How do you like to be racial? How can I be racial when my mother is Indian and my father is mixed? And I have family who married African man. And it has certain relatives right now who have potential and who have, how do you put it? But if I say it on TV, because I'm cautious. Interracial relationships. You understand? The Douglas Rising. I know racial. I can show you pictures on Christmas when I go by my cousin and them, hugging them up. African hugging them up. His cousins, first cousin, relative. I can't be racial. I for country. And the hell was it everybody now? I tell I will lose a lot of friends, but the hell with everybody because everybody around me, the business fixed. Everybody have money, everybody driving Benz, everybody can talk. Leave him alone now, leave him now. They have to do that because it's not affecting all you. So the hell was it all you now? It's not affecting all you. You telling me now, them coming now. But if I was the people in Valsin, again, hey, that right, Terrence, you should move out of Valsin, boy. You drop the property value in Valsin. You drop it, but that whole street, value drop. Nobody wants to live around you. Great people in Valsayn. People work hard. A man have a wedding, and you hear me boasting. Oh, I hear they're having a wedding on the 13th or something of December, and they're inviting 300. Mind your blasted business. Study who are contract in the president house and the prime minister residence and Red House. Study who do a contract, who are contract for railing. You study that. Don't come and study people wedding in Valsayn. Mind your blasted business. None of your business. The people don't take bribe. Like certain politicians. They're not taking bribe like politicians. They're not corrupted like this government. People work hard. If I have a child, and he must get the best wedding. Once they're alive. I give him the best. I bring an artist from all over. Sing, wine. You want to mash up Ravi B. They come and they put Ravi B. Now Ravi B says straighten the curve. Blah, blah, blah. You see Ravi B dancing in the wedding. I'm glad for him. The boy had to live. How long the boy locked down? How long that boy locked down? For months that boy make a cent. For months. And I tell you, I know Ravi B and Nisha and personally. Yeah? We are friends. All of us are friends. And I'm glad for him. He must be making a little money. He let the band making a little money and they get to move on. That's private thing. Now the government is coming to take that from you. They're coming to take that from you. He will never use the Caribbean as a template. Imagine you leave Trinidad and go on quiet and talking. And anyway, the man talking about Malaysia. Boy, get Gerald Ramdin on the phone. I want to talk. Listen to me. Listen to me. Get Gerald Ramdin on the phone. Imagine. Boy, just get him on the phone. Let me take a break.
Find all you need and more at Unlimited Tires. Get the widest range of rims and tires for all vehicles, passengers, light, truck, and more. Our state-of-the-art 3D wheel alignment center will keep you moving forward. Ask about our specials. We offer free alignment with the purchase of 4 Nancan tires. Visit us at the corner of Mount Plaza and Southern Main Road, Cunupia. Call or WhatsApp for more info.
New Eyewear presents its luxury eyewear collection. Come and see some of the biggest brands in the eyewear industry. Versace, Nike, Nine West, Coach, Michael Kors, Ray-Ban, and much more. Get great specials and promos every day. Pre-selected frame with special brand purchases. Get digital customized lenses with nano film anti-glare coatings and transition lenses. Situated at 91D Montrose Main Road, Chaguanas. Call 672-5052 or 390-3196. Conditions apply.
Sale extravaganza. Now on at International Tiles, porcelain wood plank tiles, $16.95. Designer ceiling installed package, cushion padded vinyl floorings, commercial and outdoor carpets, $42 per square yard. SPC waterproof click planks, $16.50 per square foot. Exquisite granite and quartz countertops, Turkish rugs, and doormats. A massive 10% discount store-wide. San Juan, Charleville, and San Fernando. And now open on Sundays. Prepare to be the envy of your neighbors.
Introducing Jameson's new Omega-3 with turmeric. Stay heart strong. Pick up yours today.
Experience the thrill of the grill at the ranch located at Trin City and C3 Center and opening soon at the Shops of Arima. Fast, convenient, and efficient service. Delivery available via the Food Drop app. Visit or order today.
Floor Fashions, 10% off all apparels. Shoes starting from $300, both retail and wholesale. 4 branches nationwide. Aranwes, Chaguanas, St. James, and Arima. Contact us today at 363-7777 or 499-6037.
Ho, 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 ho. Merry Christmas!
Santa is back with all the goodies. The Christmas flea market reopens at the Mid-Center Mall in Chaguanas from the 5th to the 27th of December. Get gift items for your friends and family at the most reasonable prices. Get the latest designs in clothing, toys, household items, and so much more. Ample parking and walking distance from the Chaguanas taxi stand. Flea market at the Mid-Center Mall from the 5th to the 27th of December. Be sure to check them out this Christmas.
Don't let the sun stop your fun or the rain ruin your day. Get complete coverage from custom canopies and coverings. Our team of highly qualified experts will have you covered. We fabricate, install and refurbish both residential and commercial awnings. We work around the clock to ensure the job gets done with 100% satisfaction guaranteed. Call us in Trinidad at 293-6142 or 463-7429 and in Tobago at 282-1068 or visit our website.
We need backup. Suspect is at large. Suspect in sight. Officers engage. Come out of the vehicle with your hands in the air. Go down to the ground on your right knee. Suspect is unarmed and in custody. Heading over to the station now. Roger that.
Get your hand sanitizers at Crime Watch Studios. Hand sanitizers are vital, ideal for cars, homes, schools, office and more. Get your exclusive IAN branded masks. Get a gallon for $230, 1.2 liters for $85 and masks for only $65 or call 225-3250 or our hotline numbers. Your health is your priority.
What's going on? You see what's going on, ladies and gentlemen. Somebody had to come out and talk. Somebody had to come out and talk. You see what's going on, ladies and gentlemen, with these children and them. Imagine a group of Venezuelan nationals stayed in this is what National Security Minister said. National Security Minister Stuart Young said yesterday, he was not aware of that the Venezuelan children were held and kept at a police station for 5 nights, then escorted out of his country on a pirogue until he was summoned to court on Sunday. The particular incident, I was not aware of it until children in hand, baby in hand, children on the floor. Now let me tell you something, the law is the law, yeah? But the children, the babies and them, something. What you could have done, what I would have done, I would have taken the children, put them to their relatives who are registered in Trinidad, who have their registration card, and make arrangement and keep them there, get social services to make sure the children are well fed and whatnot, while that matter is being addressed for the legal entry. But this country didn't do that. They left everybody. And today, ladies and gentlemen, just to let you know, when the OAS, the Organization for America's State, come out and condemn it. Rowley cussed all of them. He cussed all of them. But wait, I want to show the video before we get Attorney Gerald Ramdin on the phone. I know I want to know what's going on locally, but let me tell you something. Let the dead bury the dead. I tell you that on national television because here's what's going on. I want to know, I want Rowley to come out and tell me, if you're getting money to do all this thing, how come we can't get a laptop? How come children are getting this, children are getting that? Somebody had to ask them. Look at the videos. 5 nights. Look at it. 5 nights. Watch babies. Watch. What baby? No, hold on. Watch babies. Watch the little babies. Now, this was taken from a public domain. This all over the world, all over. Little children in our cell for 5 days. Look the blue bars. I know the blue bars good. Because remember, I was a jailbird once a jailbird, always a jailbird. Handcuffed don't do me nothing, you know. But just showing you, watch. Watch the babies on the ground, watch. Lock them up, all of them in a cell. And imagine Stuart Young, he's the Ministry of National Security, the Minister of National Security. Just to let you know, immigration falls under him. When you have to go and renew your get your little extension, you don't go by the diplomatic center, you don't go by Rowley office, you just go by the Ministry of National Security, Immigration in South. Yeah? And get your thing extended. So you imagine all of them in a cell. All of them in a cell. Every one of them in a cell. Watch your child. Your child crying, watch. Child probably hungry. All kind of thing. And you telling me you ain't know nothing, but watch me. But let me tell you something. If you don't know nothing, come back to me. If you don't know nothing, let me tell you, go and look up a word for me. I don't know the meaning of the word. I don't know the meaning of this word. And when you go and look up the word, what is nepotism? Look up that word for me and come back and let me know what's the meaning of that word. I don't know the meaning of the word. You remember, you're very bright and you're educated and all, you're up there now. If you ask me, 1 and 1 is 11. So I want to know what is the meaning of nepotism. Stuart Young, tell the nation what is the meaning of nepotism. You in politics, what's the meaning of that? That is all I want to ask you. That is all I want to ask you. And even ladies and gentlemen, Judge said release children immediately. Release the children immediately. The decision by the state to detain Venezuelan minors who had arrived in this country along with their parents seeking refugee status has been deemed as illegal by the High Court. Such decision set a bad precedent, attracted negative publicity for the country, and there must be some type of intervention by legislative arm of the state to ensure incidents like this do not take place again in future, said Justice Joanne Charles. Justice Joanne Charles. Today I stand before you, Justice Joanne Charles, and say thank God for people like you. Thank God that we, the small men, the small people, still have faith in the judiciary. Attorney General Ramdeen?
Good afternoon, Mr. Alleyne.
Mr. Ramdeen, I could hold my head and bawl. Today. Mr. Ramdeen, we are live. I heard you are representing the people in the cell there with the children. Mr. Ramdeen, tell me in your words how you describe this. Let's go.
It is an act of barbarism. It almost borders on an act of terrorism. It is a humanitarian crisis that has taken place in Venezuela. And today the international community, countries around the world, the members of the United Nations, I got calls today from Geneva, and those countries are looking down on Trinidad and Tobago with shame because of the way in which these persons who have come here, fleeing their country, have been treated by the authorities in Trinidad and Tobago. There is a certain degree that you don't go under in terms of treating people as human beings. And these children who have been locked away in cells, like if they are criminals, are being held there in just about an hour's time. The High Court will be convened for the court to determine whether what is taking place is lawful or unlawful. It is very, very ironic that the Minister of National Security in his statements yesterday in the public domain would have made statements saying that the state authorities are enforcing the law. Well, we are going to court to enforce the law too. So let us see who the court will deem as being correct in enforcing the law.
Mr. Ramdeen, I don't want to ask you a business. Somebody said that, you know it ever saying you're wrong and strong?
Yeah.
Somebody said, I don't know if this is true, yeah? I didn't call you before. Somebody said that the state has retained some high head honcho senior counsel to come after to represent them. It's about 4 or 5. Is that true?
Well, the state has the resources to do that, Mr. Alleyne. That has been going on for some time now. You would have seen that Justice Joan Charles yesterday dismissed, upheld the rights of 10 children and their parents in a situation where they went to court to enforce their rights, and the court found that that there is no law in this country. The High Court found that there is no law in this country to detain minors in the circumstances in which those people were detained.
But Attorney Ramdeen, how come Stuart Young safe and that falls under his ministry, immigration and whatnot, and 5 nights them stay in a police station and you don't know?
Well, Mr. Alleyne, what I was shocked about most in that situation was simply this. The reporters who had the press conference kept asking the minister what is taking place in relation to these minors. Who sent them back when they came to Trinidad? Who gave the instructions to escort the boat out of Trinidad waters? And the only answer that the minister could give, the Minister of National Security, the head honcho, who's sitting on the National Security Council, the only answer he could give is he don't know. So if he don't know, who knows?
I hear the self-proclaimed the self-proclaimed Venezuelan interim president Juan, what's his name?
Juan Guaido.
Juan Guaido. But the man fuming. He said, this is madness. He said, this is madness. But Mr. Ramdi, let me ask you something now. I heard OAS got involved and tell us what is OAS about?
Well, the Prime Minister issued a statement to support his Minister of National Security and poured scorn on the President of the OAS. And what Trinidad seems to have turned into under this administration is that Trinidad is probably the new superpower of the world. Because you're leaving Trinidad and you're going 500 miles from Trinidad to check and to see to go where it have almost 37 million people living in Canada, 6 million in Toronto, 5,000 miles, and you comparing them with us here. And based on what this woman said in Toronto, you're locking on us for Christmas. But let me ask you something again. How do you think these organizations will take this? What has this incident done to us publicly, internationally? No, but Mr. Alleyne, I want to just ask you if you could take your mind back, right? I want to ask you if you could take your mind back to the 1980s. You will remember in the 1980s, in 1986, when people were leaving Trinidad in droves and going to Canada, the same Canada you're talking about now, they were going to Canada and claiming refugee status and asylum. The Canadian government didn't treat the Trinidadians how the Trinidad government treated the Venezuelans.
Never.
You know that today in Canada, they have communities of Trinidad and Tobago citizens in Canada because they were welcomed when they went to Canada, claiming refugee status from Trinidad.
True.
Today is always, the shoe on one foot today, it's on another foot tomorrow,
True. I hear you not talk, yeah? I hear you not talk today. I hear you not talk. I will show the viewers how we blast the OAS, right? Those international bodies abroad. Tell me something, and listen to me carefully. Parties, now during a Saturday ceremony they had, look at the photograph here, a Saturday ceremony they had, right? With respect to the headquarters for the Ministry of Health, they find 200+ million, and they're going to bill it. He said they're going to save money. This is what they asked D.R. Singer, responding about questions with disparity in treating with people holding private parties with large numbers of attendees. The Public Zesta Party Health Minister D.R. Singh said, we are going to work with police hand in hand because under the Public Health Ordinance, public health inspectors, I have just had a conversation with the CMO, the public health inspectors can go into any gathering, whether it is public or private. So now, ladies and gentlemen, them comments. So, Ramdi, tell me if that is possible.
But Mr. Alleyne, the most dangerous thing about this, since we started back in March to now, we in November, at the end of November, is this. The Minister of Health and this government is passing these regulations. They're not going to Parliament. Nobody giving them any approval. They're using our law called the Public Health Ordinance to do from A to Z. They're doing that, right? With no scrutiny, no parliamentary scrutiny, no approval of the Parliament.
Go ahead.
And at the end of the day, they want to use those powers to come into your private property, right? To exercise coercive powers against people to lock up who they want and who they choose to lock up.
That is the same thing, because you see, are you hearing what Attorney Ramdin is saying? That they come in to lock up. You see, he can't control the police because Gary's still there. He can't control them. So they come now and they get public health inspectors now to say we will work hand in hand with the police. But what can we really do? What can a normal man do? If I have a little barbecue, somebody have a little barbecue or a little eat up. And forget Christmas, but it's almost the end. It's been a hard year for us. People lost their relatives. They never had a funeral. They never even get to see the dying relative. Over 50-something% never had a chance to even watch the face of their mother or their father. It wasn't until you got involved. And then the CMO said, yeah, well, you can get to watch now. So when coming to the end of the year, everybody going to say it has been a hard year. So they might get 2-3 family come over and they go talk and everybody, So you are saying that these people could come and shut down that, Mr. Ramdin?
Now, Mr. Alleyne, at the end of the day, it takes brave individuals to stand up against the power of the state. It takes a brave individual every day to expose what is going on in the country, like how you do every day on this program. And it takes brave individuals to go to court.
Like yourself.
To stand against the
like
state
yourself.
When the state does these things. And if you know, what this government is hoping, right, is that people like you and people like me will shut up, never do anything, right, and they will have their own way. And when they have their own way, they will run the country like if it's a dictatorship.
Thank
and that
you.
they wouldn't get. Not in Trinidad and Tobago.
But they're doing it already, Mr. Ramdin. They're doing it already. They're doing it already, Mr. Ramdin. Mr. Ramdin, you know, I want to tell you something. You know. I know you opened these centers and them. I don't know if you can get a little clip of these centers. Mr. Ramdin, I see you open a center in Sandy Grande. You know how much children just have a little phone in their hand and they can't download. And you have a photocopying center you open, Mr. Ramdin?
Yeah, we open a digital classroom in Sandy Grande.
Tell me about it. Tell me about it. What you observe with respect to the education system and the children, how much children you realize don't have a laptop?
It's not only don't have a laptop, Mr. Alleyne. When we open the center in Ikakas, there are children who never see a computer. When you put them in front of a computer, they don't even know how to turn it on. And today I can tell you this, Mr. Alleyne, because we opened that center in Ikakas, we have service on a weekly basis. We have service over 10,000 photocopies to teachers, students, parents on a weekly basis. On a weekly basis, right? The children have been able to go and move from doing WhatsApp classes on their phone to go in front of a computer and attend a classroom in a decent environment where they could access the internet and they could print their work and they could go home and come back every day to use a digital classroom.
Mr.
In Sandy Grande, the same thing has happened. We have children. Terry Rondon was the chairman. Terry Rondon was the chairman of the Sandy Grande Regional Corporation, came and opened that center and said, this is not about politics, this is about children.
Mr. Ramdi, you could open one in Chagonas for me, please?
Well, the hope, Mr. Alleyne, is to open them in all of the communities that are depressed and where children can't do better, right? But the question that has to be answered is this. The government said they're going to provide 65,000 laptops and devices to children. How much they provide?
He only gives Tobago. Watch me. He went to Tobago and give them. He went to Tobago and give them. Look at the photograph here. He gave out in Tobago. On the 2nd of November, he gave out in Tobago. He get laptop and he give out. He get laptop and give out. He make sure he get laptop. But that 400, I think 4,000. How much by 4,000 children or by 1,200, something like that. Yeah, 1,200 children need laptop right now. Yeah, that's what's going on. They know who to give. They know who to give.
Yeah. But you know what they should do, Mr. Alleyne?
Yeah.
What they should do, all the contracts that they give out, tell the contractors to go and buy some laptops for the children.
They will never do that. A for apple, B for bat, and C for themselves, Mr. Ramdi. May God give you the strength and the protection. May the good Lord protect you. Because as you said, it's only people like you and I standing up. Because everybody fearful. You telling me this thing with these health inspectors coming in your home now, along with police, party done. What are we going to do now? What are we going to do? Well, I know at 7:30 you are going before the judge with respect to the children. Am I right?
Yeah, that is so, Mr. Alleyne.
God be with you, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Alleyne. Same to you.
Let's take a fast break.
Do you require blood testing services? Platinum Medical Laboratory got you covered. We offer biochemistry, hematology, cholesterol and more. Our efficient, well-trained staff will provide care and comfort with fast service. Check out our newest location serving the South at 1 Grell Street, Superior or 244 Eastern Main Road, Arouca. Call 640-7745 to inquire about our mobile unit for diabetes testing.
It's a grand Christmas sale at Mumphy's International. All the latest brands in fashion, sneakers, men's t-shirts, shorts, shirts, boxers and more. 2 locations in Rangwes and San Fernando. Call or WhatsApp 776-5441.
Come celebrate our 1-year anniversary at Cost Cutter Supermarket on Chin Chin Road, Canopia this entire month end. Yes, people, get more for $10 on lots of items. Also lots of hampers. And take advantage on all of our product sampling and giveaways. So people, follow the crowd to Cost Cutter's first anniversary celebrations at Chin Chin Road, formerly Shipwreck, this entire month end. And save big!
At Tile Warehouse, we have it all. And now, so can you. Choose from our unlimited variety of tiles, from ceramic to glass. Transform your space with our LVT flooring options. Outfit your bathroom with our quality vanities and fixtures. Or find your perfect match at our PPG paint section. Shop at Tile Warehouse and have it all.
Check out Homeland Marketing Company Limited and view our large stock of ready-made wrought iron designs. Visit us at 44 Montrose Main Road, Chaguanas, or call 235-4283 Gate or 235-4766 Iron.
Come on down to Adams Optical, where we offer free comprehensive eye exams with free frames and a 3-month payment plan with no interest. We have a wide selection of frames and shades for everyone, and we also specialize in contact lens examination. We are located at RRM Plaza on High Street, San Fernando and 91 Montrose Main Road, Chaguanas. Find us on Facebook or visit us in store. Adams Optical.
Arangwa's Alignment Center specializes in computerized alignment and balancing, tire sales and service, new and foreign used tires, repairs on all sizes. We do diagnostic scan for all makes of vehicles, oil and filter change. Located at Rambuju Street, Arangwa's. Call 675-6713 or 751-4346. Flame Express Grills has specials starting at $20. All meals are freshly prepared with halal meats. Ask about our barbecue specials. Enjoy something new every day at any of our 3 locations with delivery from our St. Augustine branch. Flame Express Grill, fresh off the grill.
The biggest sale of the year, Black Friday event sale at American Expo. 60% off sale on all items store-wide from November 25th through 30th. 3 mega locations: Center of Excellence Macoya, The Rig Compound San Fernando, and South Haven Shopping Center Day Bay. Shop new arrivals in women, men and kids clothing, shoes, bags, toys, household items, and stationery. The sale you've waited for. American Expo, 60% off Black Friday event sale.
Here's what to do, you've got to flu responsibly, baby. Sneezing, coughing, got to block it. Dirty hands, you got to wash it. Panadol, you got to pop it. Nothing works faster, nothing works faster.
Get your hand sanitizers at Crime Watch Studios. Hand sanitizers are vital, ideal for cars, homes, schools, office, and more. Get your exclusive IAN branded masks. Get a gallon for $230, 1.2 liters for $85, and masks for only $65. Or call 225-3250 or our hotline numbers. Your health is your priority.
The Ministry of Health inspectors, that falls under the Municipal Act, Operations Act. Yeah. So they could observe, they could see things, but I don't think they could shut down. It gives them permission to enter private property. Hey, I tell you, this government know how to swing the law to accommodate. Just know how to do it, you know. Here now, let me tell you something. This is Mugabe and them, you know. This is Mugabe and them, and they're taking apple and grape. Now, just now watch me. Your car rank, and they watch me. Their car rank. When Gary say, when he can't go in private property, they come back and they swing back. We will get these people to go private property. Lock them down. Wickedness. Imagine your own neighbor and them Terrence you're mashing up. Your own neighbor and them. You don't bust the mark and say, hey, let me tell you something. Politics like police, you know. Politics like police, you know. Being a politician just like a police officer, you know. Once a police officer, twice a civilian. Always remember that. You're a civilian now. When you go to the police service, you become a policeman. After you finish, you're going back to, you become a civilian. Once a policeman, twice a civilian. Once a politician in power, You will come back to a normal life. And you will never be able to raise your head and walk around. People will spit on you. Look what this man, look what the Prime Minister, this the OAS organization, let me just read it out now. Says, is the world's oldest regional organization, dating back to the first International Conference of the American States held in Washington, D.C. from October 1889. In the year 1889 to April 1890, the meeting approved the establishment of the International Union of American Republics, and the stage was set for the weaving of a web of provisions and institutions that came to be known as the Inter-American System, the oldest international institution system. Them are wrong since, them started in 1889, right? The organization was established in order to achieve among its member states, as stipulated in the Article 1 of the Charter, an order of peace, justice. They are about to make sure it has peace, to make sure it has justice, to promote their solidarity, to strengthen their collaboration, and to defend their. The OAS came into being in 1948 with the signing in Bogota, Colombia, of the Charter of the OAS, which entered into force in December 1951. It was subsequent. So this organization, they're looking around. They are the people for peace, and you know, them around since they go back from 1889. And this no good man who just come in power, who just come when Rowley asked him to come in the 90s. Rowley asked Patrick Manning asked Dr. Rowley, because I think that Patrick Manning and Dr. Rowley in the 70s or so, the 70s, the 80s, he was the late Prime Minister, Patrick Augustus Mervyn Manning, a Prime Minister that Rowley could never be like. Never in your wildest dream. He's not a whaley, he's not a washank like you. He being a geologist, he brought Rowley in. After Rowley, remember when Rowley tried to mash him up? Imagine, he bring Rowley in the dance, Rowley tried to bust his throat. That when he said, when opposed, he become a raging. But who do you think brought Rowley into government? Who do you think brought Rowley into politics? It's Patrick Manning. And Patrick Manning went and approached Rowley in the 90s, I believe, and said, Rowley, you need to go up, you need to get in, you need to go up for election. And that is when he took the mantle. That is when he took the mantle. Go back. If you go back and listen to the speech he gave at the late Prime Minister's funeral, he said it. He said it. He said it. And today, an organization which has been around since 1889, you're cussing them. Yeah, what you say? Put it up. In a post of the official Facebook page of the Office of the Prime Minister on Wednesday, Dr. Rowley blamed the OAS. He blaming a big organization as President Luis Amalgo, something like that, for almost single-handedly triggering and fueling the current Venezuelan immigrant crisis. Just imagine that now. This man cussing these people and them. The message coach in unusually undiplomatic language was also sent as a media release. So, all I read this part? Do we have it? Just shift along this Zoom thing, please. Just come down a little bit. Come down. No, you're going up. Come down, please. Thank you. Come down. Okay, go up now. Right. The matter was, go ahead. Okay. But just showing you, under its, he also said the OAS under its misguided president, Almagro, has been almost single-handedly responsible for triggering and fueling the current Venezuelan situation. These public officials have virtually declared war on Trinidad and Tobago for joining blah, 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 blah. Trinidad and Tobago is currently under the latest assault using nameless faces, people aimed with innocent children to try and force us to accept their understanding of refugee status and international treaty. Imagine this man doing that. This man cussing, open up the lines. Oh, God. Well, here what going on. Here what going on. I now get something here. I now get something here, partner. I now get something here. Rowley cussing the OAS. Blast them. This is a statement from the the U.S. ambassador. Lord hear us, Lord graciously hear us. Look at a photograph of the U.S. ambassador. This is the U.S. ambassador. Ambassador Joseph Mondello on the Venezuelan crisis. November the 25th, 20, the responsibility for the humanitarian crisis in Venezuela lies squarely with the failed policies and abuse of the Maduro regime. In September, United Nations Dependent Fact-Finding Mission of Venezuela documented that since 2014, long before the current OAS and U.S. leadership took office, Venezuelan authorities under Maduro have committed grave human rights violation and crime in violation of international law, including extrajudicial execution, torture, arbitrary detention, and excessive use of force. So look what's going on here. So here what's going on. Come back to me. You realize the embassy come back and say, partner, you cannot be blasting organization of the American states like that. The embassy give out a statement here. You see, so when you can't get your visa, when they put sanctions on Trinidad, but then again, first thing, that's why Stuart Chung don't know. You remember when Delcy Rodriguez come and what Rowley say? Who was man, who was woman? You know who is man, who is woman, but you know woman in South. Eh? You have the little video where he said, who was man and who was woman? I think it was man. Look at the little video, remember? You remember this? What is it?
From Monday the 16th to the 27th of March. So she came on the 27th. And yes, there was a delegation, a small delegation that accompanied her. I think they were all men. Most of whom were not introduced to us.
Yeah, I think. You see? Partner, you see the response by U.S. Ambassador Joseph Mondello on the Venezuelan crisis? Let me tell you something. This has bacchanal in it. Don't be surprised. Don't be surprised if we don't get sanctions or some bacchanal replace anything. You saw Guyana, the last administration, I think over 1,000 persons in Guyana, in Granger administration, get an American visa revoked. You don't know about that? Yeah. Let's take a fast break.
Do you know just how important tires are in getting the maximum performance from your car? Dunlop, a leading manufacturer of ultra-high performance tires, carefully designed grooves and blocks for more rubber-to-road contact.
Elegant Drapery's Christmas sale is now on. Turn your rooms into that designer look with our drapery fabrics, rods, blinds and accessories. We have something for every room. Comforter sets, rugs and mats, panels and much more. Just arrived cloth mask, KN95 mask, elastic. Elegant Drapery is located at 29 Todd Street, San Fernando. Now open on Sundays from 9:30 a.m. to 2 p.m. Monday to Friday 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Saturday 8:30 a.m. to 2 p.m. Shop now and save.
Chiclesia Limited, the Caribbean's largest manufacturers of plain and printed paper bags, leaders in plastic bags, vermicelli, split piece powder, and greaseproof paper, ideal for doubles, french fries, and sandwiches. Supplying stores nationwide. For quality products, trust Chiclesia Limited, 665-3336.
Experience the taste of the islands. Fresh Express coconut water is 100% natural and locally sourced. Available at all leading supermarkets and bars nationwide.
Head down to Ram Styles Curry for the best in local Indian cuisine. Enjoy both meat and veggie option. Our signature steaming roti keeps you coming back for more. Call for order and pick up or visit us at Extra Food Plaza, O'Meara Road, Arima.
Build collagen, hydrate and nourish your skin with Organifi Gold. This 100% vegan superfood with 13 ingredients aids in the production and maintenance of collagen, resulting in more youthful, clear glow. Aloe vera, coconut water, camu fruit, and pomegranate are some of the ingredients which hydrate your skin and produce collagen. Available at pharmacies nationwide, or contact Gradient Health and Fitness, the sole distributor for Organifi in TNT today.
The time has come. Fab India Expo announces its final extension. Last few days to shop at the Fab India Expo. Foodie Thursdays. Get flat 50% off the entire food court located opposite the Medford gas station in Chaguanas. Definitely closing on November 30th.
Remember Caribbean Safety Products, CSP Christmas promotion. If you love Christmas, you are going to love it more when you shop at Caribbean Safety Product. Up for grabs, 2 iPad, the latest 8th generation Apple iPad. Spend $500 and enter your chance to win a Caribbean Safety Product. All right, also I want to say special hello to Mumphys International. Mumphys, also the Outlaw Fashion, Mumphys, and also Unlimited Tires, Adams Optical, the American Expo, Homeland Marketing, Tire Clinic. Make sure also fresh coconut water, fresh express coconut water. All these people that support me. Let me tell you something. You all need to support me, business people out there. And today I am calling on you. You have a little business, make sure and support me, because they will try everything. They will try, listen to me, they will try every single thing. And today I am calling on the ambassador, the American ambassador. I am calling on US Ambassador Joseph Mondello. Please, I am asking you, ask Rowley what they do with the money, all they get them. Ask them, all the Latin America banks, all the money that come from America and all kind of thing, what they do with the money. What is that? You know, ladies and gentlemen, boy, that man really batting. Really batting. I tell you, birds of a feather flock together and dance together, you know. You remember when Rowley was dancing? What, you remember this? Right, you remember this? You remember this? Watch. Yeah, everybody dancing, man. Where Maduro? Let the Congo line watch. You see? You see? You see? I'm just showing you. Everybody's friend, you know. They are recognizing the interim president. All right, we'll leave that right there. Here now, before we go. What's up me on 294? You see that man thief that battery? I want to show him for 30 seconds. Because tomorrow, I want to know that man. I'm really looking for this man. Anybody know this man who thief this battery? What's up me on 2944081? What's up me 110? Let me know if anybody know this man who thief this battery here. What's up me on 294? He driving this car. This is the vehicle he driving. At TERCEL. He driving at TERCEL. What color? Blue TERCEL. Anybody know this man? Your neighbor? Anybody? Let me know. Come back to me. You see what's going on in this country? I tell you, if I don't stand up. And that's what I tell you. You stand up with me. Today, I'm putting up the account number on your screen. You need to support this show. Go to the bank tomorrow. Go to any First Citizen Bank and support my show. I have hired more researchers. Yeah, we have put more researchers together. More researchers. I really come out with that team here. This is Ian Alleyne. This is Crime Watch. Make sure the number to advertise is on the show, is there right now. Right? You want to get your ad? WhatsApp me on 294. There's the PayPal account, ian.allen@gmail.com. Support Crime Watch. Because let me tell you something. I'm standing for you. And this is all of us in this together. And we are not going to lie down and let nobody ride our back. Party done. We are going to expose them and expose them. Good night.
Yo, there's a jungle out. There's a jungle out. Ian Alleyne's out. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We're gonna hunt you down. We're gonna hunt you down. We're gonna come win.